Book 3, Stage 6, Lesson 85. Imperative.
Imperative.
Let me go.
Let me go.
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 Let him go.
Let him go.
Let her go.
Let her go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let us go.
Let us go.
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 Let them go.
Let him go.
What's the imperative of the verb to go?
The imperative of the verb to go is go.
Go is the second person singular and plural of the imperative, meaning you go. For all other persons, we add the word let. The complete imperative is let me go. Go. Let him, her, it go. Let us go. Go. Let them go.
All right.
What's the complete imperative of the verb to go?
The complete imperative of the verb to go is let me go. Go. Let him go, or her, or it. Go. Let us go. Go. Let them go.
The negative of the imperative we form by using do not. For example, do not let him go. Don't go.
Okay.
How do we form the negative of the imperative?
We form the negative of the imperative by using do not.
Give me an example of the negative third person singular, please.
An example of the negative third person singular is don't let him open before Christmas.
Okay. And an example of the negative second person plural.
Don't take it away.
Overeat.
Overeat.
Oversleep.
Oversleep.
Overwork.
Overwork.
Overlook.
Overlook.
Overcook.
Overcook.
Undercook.
Undercook.
Overpay.
Overpay.
Underpay.
Underpay.
So that.
So that. Through.
When we put the word over before a verb, it sometimes means to do something excessively. What does it sometimes mean when we put the word over before a verb?
When we put the word over before a verb, it sometimes means to do something excessively.
Give me some examples, please.
Some examples are overstay, overlearn, overcook, overpay.
Okay, very
I
good.
don't mean what overpay means. I have no idea.
No, me neither. I've never heard of it.
Okay.
What might happen if we overate?
If we overate, we might get stomachache.
Have you ever overslept so that you've been too late to go to school or work?
No, I've never overslept.
Would you say it was dangerous to overwork oneself?
Yes, I'd say it was dangerous to overwork oneself.
Why?
Because you can make yourself ill, and some people kill themselves through overwork.
Huh. Some verbs like overcook or overpay form their opposite with the word under. For example, undercook, underpay. What do we mean when we say that somebody is underpaid for the work he does?
When we say that somebody's underpaid for his work, it means that he's worth more money than he receives.
Huh.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
What are the contraries of to overcook and to overpay?
The contraries of to overcook and to overpay are undercook and underpay.
Okay. Charge.
Charge.
Congratulations, you've just learned your 1,350th word.
1,350 word?
Congratulations.
Thank you so very much.
So proud.
Thank you.
Serious.
Serious.
Commit.
Commit.
Battery.
Battery.
To make one pay.
To make one pay.
Electric.
Electric.
What happens to people who are charged by the police with committing serious crimes?
People who are charged by the police with committing serious crimes are first taken to court, and then, if they are found guilty, they are put in prison. Generally, that happens.
If you had to be in charge of a big business, what kind of business would you choose to be in charge of?
Whew. I choose to be in charge of a publicity company.
Okay, how much did they charge you for your shoes?
They charged me nothing for the shoes. They were given to me by a friend.
Is that because you're underpaid?
No
What's
comment.
another use of the word charge?
Another use of the word charge is in charging a gun or an electric battery.
Clear.
Clear.
As regards.
As regards.
Was the sky clear yesterday?
Was
The
it?
sky clear yesterday?
No, the sky wasn't clear yesterday.
Can you make yourself clearly understood in English?
I hope I can make myself clearly understood in English.
Keep practicing.
Thank you.
At what time of the day are the streets at their clearest as regards people and cars?
The streets are at their clearest as regards people and cars in the evening.
Okay. Who clears the table after a meal at home?
I clear the table after a meal at home.
Underpaid. Overworked. Guest.
Guest.
Host.
Host.
Hostess.
Hostess.
Invite.
Invite.
If you invited me to your house, would you be my guest or my hostess?
If I invited you to my house, I would be your hostess, and you would be my guest.
Okay. If you could play the host to 3 famous guests, which 3 famous people would you choose?
If I could play the host to 3 famous guests, I choose Johnny Depp, René Perez from Basic Listening, and
Brad Pitt.
no, I'll think about the third one.
Okay. Ridden. What's the paradigm of the verb to ride?
The paradigm of the verb to ride is ride, rode, ridden.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Oh yes, I've ridden many horses.
Have you ever ridden a bicycle at night without lights?
Yes, I've ridden a bicycle at night without lights.
Be careful.
Yes, Mommy.
Severe.
Severe.
If you were a judge, on what kind of criminal would you be most severe?
Whoa, if I were a judge, the kind of criminal I'd be most severe on would be child molestation and maybe some other stuff.
Okay. Do you get very severe winters in your country?
Yes, unfortunately, we get very severe winters in my country.
Okay. Blow.
Blow.
What do people say they see when they receive a blow on the head?
Well, depends. But people say they see stars when they receive a blow in the head.
4. Make a sentence using the word for with the meaning of because.
I said nothing, for I didn't wish to continue the conversation.
Okay, then we're finished. Respect.
Respect.
What kind of people do you respect most?
The kind of people I respect most are
Teachers at home.
people like you, Kate,
Oh, thank you.
that want to teach something to other people.
So kind. Employ.
Employ.
Employer.
Employer.
Employee.
Employee.
What do we employ to cut bread?
We employ a knife to cut bread.
Okay. A person who gives work to another person is called an employer, whilst the person who receives the work is called an employee.
Okay.
What do we call a person who employs another person to work for him?
We call a person who employs another person to work for him an employer.
And what do we call the person who works for him?
We call the person who works for him an employee.
Okay. End of lesson 85.
End of lesson 85.
Lesson 85 made me hungry.